Hello. So I don't recommend only for entertainment purposes, but I did know someone that won the Powerball. They had purchased the building that I was in, and I didn't see a dime of it, but it was like $280 million. The one that was the biscuit maker at McDonald's. I'm sure you've heard that around. That would have been in 2000, maybe. Um, was wanting to share with you what I believe would be pick threes. Have several choices, and I think you'll enjoy this as entertainment. And don't go out and buy them unless you have the extra money. Don't go without or deprive yourself of anything. But these are the three numbers combinations that four straight, which means you play them as they are. Choices 803, 391, 316, 904, 490, 860, 245, 951, 503, 403, 201, 871, 521, 496, 218, 965, 557, 423, 997, 352, 963, 803, 391, 316, 904, 490, 860, 245, 951. I've noticed that I had a couple of repeats in there. This is pick three straight as you play them. And I'm going to go through these one more time and you write them down if you like. This is for entertainment purposes only. Don't go out and purchase them unless you have extra money to do so. As each time you do this, it's about probably what $25-$30 hit that you'd be risking for what $500-$600. If you play evening, that's one $35. If you play morning and evening, that's $70 a day. It's a very expensive habit. Lottery can get addictive. It really can. Um, I know I've got trapped in it before. I'll go over these numbers. 803, 391, 316, and I think there's a 316 down here. So is there 316? Yeah, here's another 316. So I've got 316. What you could do is just play the ones that I have double. That would be better. 316, 904, 490, 860, 245, 951, 904, 490, 860, 245, 951, 503, 403, 201, 871, 521, 496, 218, 965, 557, 423, 997, 352, 963, 803, and 391. And if you'll wait a minute, I'll do your, um, well, the only pick that I would choose from for Powerball. Okay, now this is the one that I usually play. It's 5, 17, 32, 42, 48, and 63. And instead of the 63, you can play 35, 32, and 35. So they added a bunch of numbers on the Powerball. Um, and I'll go ahead and write those down on cards. That way you'll know if you can't see them. Okay, here they are. We got 5, 17, 32, 42, 35, 48, and 17. Those are high hit numbers. I've counted them. I spent 3 months going through pennies, putting pennies in cups and trying to figure out which numbers have hit the most. And this is one. There's um, an article somewhere a lady did for the most popular numbers in the lottery, and those were pretty close. I can't remember what year that was. I think it was 2, 3 years ago that she had all those in there. I don't recommend playing the lottery unless you have uh, extra lot of extra because number one, it is very addictive. You can lose everything you got by getting addicted to lottery. It's a gambling addiction if you play it excessively. I recommend probably, if reasonably, maybe once every one time, not 1 month, but one time. Like you buy one ticket every 3 months. That's reasonable. Um, Even once a month on the first or the third or whatever, one ticket a month. But I don't recommend buying on the first of the month because everybody usually buys their lottery tickets on the first. Probably about the 17th or the 18th is a good day to buy. Middle of the month is a good time to buy a lottery ticket. Like I said, I know that one man that won. He was a biscuit maker at McDonald's in Tennessee, and he won $280 million. I got to talk to his son before they purchased the building that I was in. There was a lady barber there, and there was a boat place. He actually gave the people that had the boat place 65,000, I think. And they had purchased another building close to where I lived, and um, so the building was empty. I should have stayed, but I was too scared to stay there myself. Plus, I had a real bad customer. It was a rotted out boat, and he wanted me to fix it for $800, and he gave me a hard time. He really did. I don't know if he's still around or not. That's been, and I'm not mentioning no names, but and I don't remember what your name is. If you do remember me, but that was a pretty hard thing that you did, and I really don't appreciate it. But that was 2000, 2001, around that time period. So I think it was close to 2000, maybe 1999. You'll have to look it up. Um, but yeah, those are my numbers I recommend. Here's the Powerball ones again. 17 is Powerball. 32, 42. 35, 48. 32, 42, 5, and 17. Okay, let me go over those pick threes again because I'm pretty sure that these are going to be really good numbers for you. I've looked them up, I've done research, and that's my hobby. I look and see what the winning numbers are for Powerball. And I mean, not Powerball, but pick three. And these seem like they reoccur quite often. 803. And I'll be quiet while I read these. This is a real popular one. Let me try to get the ones that are double. Here's 316 is twice. 803, 904, 490, 860, 245, 951, and 904. Here's 904 again. So we know 904 would be a good choice. $860, 245, 951, 503, 403, 201, 871, 521, 496. $218, 965, 557, 423, 997, 352, 963, 803, and 391. Okay, here's another one, 391 and 391. So we know that would be three numbers that are strong. And I'm not doing any magic here. I'm just doing the numbers that I know that have played heavy. I've done research. And 803, 963, 352, 423, 965, 218, 396. So 403. So 245. And I have seen 245 a lot. But I'm not going to count that one in. Unless there's a double. Okay, here we go. Here's the third one. if that's enough. 951. See there? So that's a double. That means we have 4 strong numbers. Okay, here's 803. So we know we've got 803. That would be a strong number. Okay, here's 490. That's a strong number. 860, another one. And mathematically speaking, you don't want to get obscure, pick 3, like 000 or 888. When 888 plays, a lot of people win, but the thing about it is nobody knows when it's going to win. And I'm doing this while I'm sitting here. This is how I do it. Okay, here we got 245 twice. So 245 is going to be a strong number. And what I've found is now sometimes if your state runs a number like, let's say, for example, 200, okay, 300, or 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900 once a month, twice a month, then if you play and you know it's not going to appear morning, but it's going to appear evening, or if it's not going to appear evening, it's going to appear morning. But if they do a straight 100 like that, you can look and see how many times that plays in a month. For example, let's say 1 through 900 is going to play 4 times, which is almost impossible. It'd be like if it's once a month. Well, no, if it's 4 times in 1 month and half of a year, that's your chance of winning $2,000. But you're not going to do that because you have to play 10 times in order to get that one. Do you see what I'm saying? For example, one ticket would look like this. So if you had, you'd be spending $9 per play, but this is what your ticket would look like. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. And then what you do, you look back at the results for the past year uh, on lottery results for the pick three. Okay, let's say that they haven't ever played 600. They are bad numbers. There's some numbers that states will not play for specific reasons that I don't know about. Uh, but usually 3 or 4 of these numbers, maybe 5, will be played during the year. But there's no specific rhyme or reason. Now, I'll tell you another thing that I know. Um, Christmas time, we were at Walmart. This was probably in the 90s. And one of the pick threes played. And there was a ton of people come in the store. And they did shopping spree uh, the day before Christmas or the Christmas Eve. Now, if you're real fortunate, a lot of times in poorer states like Kentucky, Louisiana, I don't know about Louisiana, but I know of Kentucky and Tennessee, that they will play specific numbers right before Christmas so their children can have Christmas. I know some of the poorer states that will do that. Well, um, and I want to tell you something too. Uh, this number, I want to write down this number. I know I'm wasting cards and papers and stuff, but I want this is important because I don't want you to just throw your money away toward a number. Um, this number here, called the 8 ball, Power 8, it plays maybe twice a year, but I see it a lot in Kansas, where somebody will play the 888 and there'll be like 500 winners because it's the one that they usually play. But um, I used to do the pick three, and I would get close, and I'm going, this is driving me nuts, and it'll drive you insane if you try to win, um, on a regular basis, unless you do this here. Um, for example, have a system like this, and let's say that between the 17th and the 26th is the only time that you play. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. That's what, 9, 10 times during the month. So that would be, let's say if it was 10 days, but say there's no way to tell if it's gonna play during that time. So the lottery's out to get your money. They want your money, and they usually have a head up on it, and they know that they're going to win. So um, I'm going to go through these numbers again. It's ones I think that are good numbers. 245. Go ahead and write them down. 245. 860. 490. And you can play the lottery without money. You don't have to have money to play. Just write down what number you want to play that evening, and then if it wins, then you can say, okay, I would have won so many dollars. So you can play without money. 490. We've already done that one. 803. 951. 391. 904. 316. Okay, these numbers again. let's say I marked, I got them down to a little bit, so it's upside down. 316. $904. $391. $951. $803. $490. $860. $245. And I know somebody that won a lot of money doing the pick three, but I can't talk about it. Cannot talk about it because I'm not supposed to. But I do know somebody that won a lot of money doing the pick three, and that was many years ago before Kentucky had a lottery. That was in the 80s. That's all I can tell you about that. So y'all have a great evening. I enjoyed this little talk we had, and if you win big, let me know. I'd be glad to buy myself a house. I could see you winning $40 or $50 million and then sending me $35,000 to purchase a home. That would be great, wouldn't it? I would hit you up on it. I sure would. Thank you all, and have a great night. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And remember, you are wonderful. You are somebody. Always remember that.